Do you want to learn the cluster rings granny square? Look at how cool this is. It is a really cool square. It can be used with a lot of different things. You can make a bunch of them, make a cardigan out of it. You can make a sweater out of it. You can do a lot of things with this. So if you want to learn the cluster rings granny square, I can teach you. This is 2 parts. This is part 1. So let's get started on that tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be on a cluster rings square. So this is going to be a variation of a granny square. I am using a 3.5 hook. I have 3 different kinds of acrylic yarn. I have this one here, which is Till. I have this one right here, which I'm also going to use. And then I just have a white color that I am also going to use. You can pick whatever colors you want, whatever you decide you want to do, that's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and start on this granny square. So to start the granny square, we are going to go ahead and do a slip knot and a chain 3. Okay. You can do a magic circle if you want. I will do the way that the pattern tells me to do it. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to slip stitch it to the first stitch, and that's going to make you your little circle where you are going to work all of your double crochets into. Okay, so right in here is where we have the little space in between. It's pretty small, so just make sure that you do the right one. It's not that one you're going to want to see. Okay, it is right in here. Okay, so we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put 11 double crochets into the center loop. So once you find your little space, which is right there, you can kind of see where my nail's peeking through. That's where we're going to put our 11 double crochets. So we go through there and we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then one more right into there, and that is 11. So we're going to go ahead and slip stitch it to the top of the chain 3. Okay, so that is the end of that round. So let's go on to the next round. So for this round, we're going to go ahead and chain 3, and we're going to put a double crochet in the same stitch. So we're going to go ahead and come down here and put a double crochet right into that same stitch, and then we're going to put 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around. So you're just going to go through and put 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around. So we're just increasing it. And so you should end up with 22 double crochets at the end of this round. So go ahead and put your 2 double crochets into each stitch all the way around. I will meet you when we get to the end of this round. So now we are at the end of that round. You're going to go ahead and slip stitch it to the top of the chain 3 to close off this row or round. Okay, and so now we're going to go ahead and we are going to we're going to switch to our next color. That's what I was trying to say. Couldn't get it out. All right, so I have my white right here, and what I'm going to do now is I am going to go ahead and attach the yarn at any stitch. So we're going to cut this one off. Let me find my scissors. Cut it off here. Pull it through. You can choose to sew it in now if you wish, or you can wait till the end. I usually like to wait till the end. If it gets in your way, you might want to sew it in now. Okay, and so we're going to go ahead and we are going to chain 2, and it does not count as a stitch. So we're going to start at any stitch here. So we're going to go ahead and just chain 2. So 1, 2. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a cluster stitch, and it's basically a 4 double crochets together. So right into this space here, we are going to yarn over and go through, pull through, yarn over, go through 1, stop. Yarn over, pull through, go through 2, stop. Okay? Yarn over, go through the stitch, pull through, go through 2, stop, and yarn over, go through the stitch, pull through 2, stop. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on our hook. So 4 is the stitches, 1 is the stitch that we had prior to. Yarn over, go through all, okay? And that is going to make that stitch. And so this round is going to be that. And what you're gonna do is you are gonna chain 2, skip 1 stitch, and then put another cluster. So you're gonna go ahead, chain 2, 1, 2, and then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna skip 1 stitch, and then right in here, we're gonna put another cluster. So you go through here, and you go 1, stop, go through 2, stop, go through 2, stop, yarn over, go through 2, stop. So again, you have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over, go through all, chain 2, skip 1, and then go into this one here. So we go here and do it all over again. So we go ahead and do stop, yarn over, go through 2, stop, yarn over, go through 2, stop, yarn over, go through 2, stop. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over, go through all, chain 2, skip 1 stitch, and then go and do it into this one. Okay, so you do this all the way around. One more. Okay. So you should end up with 12 of these little clusters at the end. Okay, so go ahead and finish up. I will meet you when we get to the end, and we'll go to the next round. So now what you do is you've chained up 2, and then you're going to slip stitch it here to the top of the first chain 3 that we did. Now we're going to go ahead and go on to our next color. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off here, close this out like this. I will sew that in later on. And now I'm going to grab my other color here. So for this one, you go into the chain 2 space, chain 2. So we're going to find this space here. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and chain 2, 1, 2. And then in that same space, we're going to go ahead and put, we're going to chain 3. So in this space here, we're going to put 2 double crochets in that same space. So we go through and put 2 double crochets. And then we're going to go ahead from here, we're going to go ahead and chain 1. And then you're going to put 3 double crochets into the chain 2 space. So you go 1, 2, oops, 2, 3, and then you chain 1, and then you go ahead and do the same thing all the way around. So you should end up with 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and 1, 2, 3, and then chain 1. So I will meet you at the end of this round. Sorry, you should have 12. I don't know why I said 10. You should have 12 at the end. So just make sure you have 12. So now you go ahead and slip stitch it to the top of the chain 3 here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and change back. I'm going to change back to my white color. You can put whatever color you want back into here. And we're kind of just doing the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get my white here, go into this space here, and we're going to go ahead and head over to part 2 so you can finish the granny square.